Could you come up and she's gonna, Tom Hicks could not be here either. He really wanted to come, but he is attending his 50th class reunion in California. So he's clear in Whittier, California tonight, but he sent a message to us, and Chris is going to read that, and then if you could tell us some of your impressions of Bingham High School.
Sure, I'd love to. I had the opportunity to work for Tom Hicks when he was in the district office, and I remember some of the fond memories he shared. I would go up for little chats or little meetings on the business that I was helping him conduct in the district. And before we could get into the business of that day, he would want to tell me a few stories about Bingham. And I remember he was, one thing I didn't know about Tom is that he's an organist, and that he had an opportunity to play at Libby Gardner Hall with Bingham each year. They have a lovely concert up at the University of Utah, and that was one of his fond memories. And I saw a picture of him that they took at that concert, and he would share all the fun things that they would do year after year and at Libby Gardner. And he says, "Oh, Chris, you've got to come see this concert." And it was just something that he was really fond of. One thing I remember is that wherever Tom was, if you were with him and he ran into a student from Bingham, you were the third wheel, because all of a sudden his attention was consumed by that student and what they were doing now and how things were, and he would focus all of his attention on that student, and you could just tell the love he had for his kids. In responding to our invitation, Tom wrote a letter to Scott and I'd like to read just a little bit from it. He says, "As I reminisce on those past Bingham High School celebrations, I have many wonderful memories, not only of our time together, but in celebration of the culture, success, history, and tradition of Bingham High School." He is attending his own high school 50th class reunion, and he said, "Otherwise, I would be there. I have many warm memories of my time and associations with Bingham High. I greatly enjoyed being part of the many achievements of the academics, arts, activities, and athletic programs at Bingham High School. I remember well the 2008-2009 school year with the graduation celebration and the centennial year and all the activities that happened during that year. As I occasionally visit with past Bingham High School faculty, staff, and students, community members, that year seems to stand out with many other highlights and vivid memories of what it really means to be a Bingham Minor." Looking back, he said, "I'm amazed that we were able to pull off all of those activities, and it would not have happened without the efforts of Linda Sandstrom, Marilyn Richards, and Scott Crump, and all the others that pitched in to prepare for those activities." And just wishes us well this evening and today, and again that he could be here. And I know that Tom Hicks has left his legacy with Bingham.